Oh yeah, but there's stuff that's good and there's stuff that's dodge.
These little kids always annoyed me. Maybe that's just me.
I thought you were going to say having a great time.
No. Oh my! Am I gonna get?
Go to the other side of your castle. There's an attack happening right
Where?
No.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Firefly.
Sorry, I slept.
Sip straight in my
Sorry.
ear, bro. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Firefly Studios. Aaron here with our first ever look at extended free build gameplay from Stronghold Definitive Edition. To do this and join me, I've assembled a motley crew. First, we have Dave, the producer on Stronghold DE. How you doing, Dave?
I'm grand. I can't wait to see what sort of concoctions you come out with.
And me neither. And also our Chief Marketing Officer, Nick. How are you doing, Nick?
Mucho bueno. Good. How are you, Aaron?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Couple of my best buds playing free build mode. Wow. Can't have asked for a
Living
better
the dream.
Thursday. Living the dream. So, as you can see on the screen right now, we've set it up so we're playing Grasslands, one of the biggest maps, if not the biggest map in the game. We've got very high starting goods. We've got random events going on. We've got a 30-minute invasion timed at very hard. So how this is going to work is I'm going to jump into the game. I'm going to make a castle. Nick and Dave are going to be my football commentators. They're going to analyse my play-by-plays and also answer some of your community questions. We've got a few listed, which we're going to go through whilst I play. But yeah, does that sound good to you guys? You ready to rock?
We're not playing, so sounds great to us. It sounds like you've made it very hard for yourself, so I'm looking forward to seeing the end of that.
So yeah, we'll jump straight in. But before we do, if you like what you see here today, or hate what you see here today and want to do a much better playthrough of this free build scenario, then you can pick up Stronghold DE on November 7th and can wishlist the game right now on Steam. Alright, shall we jump in?
Yes.
Let's
go. Okay, so here we go. I've got this vast expanse of land. What do you guys think I should do for my castle design? We thinking a square, a circle? What do you guys think?
I don't want to inform you nothing. I just wanted to see what keep you went for, to see how much you think of yourself.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get some. I'm gonna do my stronghold strategy. I think you guys would appreciate. It's called one of everything. So I get everything covered, so I can't possibly lose out on a chain.
And then you
know,
just adjust what you need more or less of.
yeah. And I go market first as well, so that I can just especially with all these starting goods. Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be insane to do anything else.
Exactly.
I think that's a red flag if someone doesn't go market first.
It's true.
Smart decision.
I'm a businessman, you know. We're also gonna get this the nice little entrance here because I like to see that. So while I'm setting up my castle right now, to keep the audience entertained, we have some community questions, I believe, handpicked by our community manager Natasha. So I don't know if I could hand it over to you guys whilst I design my castle here, and you can take the audience through some of the community questions for us.
Yeah, let's do a few questions and then we can check in to see how screwed you are. And how beautiful or hideous your castle has become.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So we've got a few questions that weren't covered in our previous Q&A. They've mostly come from TikTok, so I guess we'll start there. I don't have any usernames aside to this, so apologies if you asked this question and I'm not giving you a shout out, but your question is being added anyway. So first question we've got is, will the music in the game be the same medieval style as it was in the first game? So the answer to that, of course, is yes. As you can see, the setting hasn't changed. It's the same setting. We haven't recorded any new music for the game, but Robbie Vino, who, as some of you may know, and you'll know him as Robert L. Uvino, his full name, He has been working on the Stronghold series since the very first game in the series, and yeah, his stuff is always a huge positive for people playing the games, and he has gracefully come back and remastered the music for the game, done what he can to improve that, and also had a look at some of the sound effects as well, I think, Dave?
He has remastered and looking into potentially missing sounds from some of the buildings. As it turns out, after 20 years, he realised that there wasn't any sound for people making crossbows, and he was as surprised as anyone.
Well, that's the thing, you know, this is the kind of game where we've worked on it for a long time, people have played it for thousands of hours, and you start to notice these little things that slipped by the wayside in like the year 2000. So yeah, it was interesting him coming back and looking at those things and going, why the hell isn't there a sound effect for that?
Yeah.
But yeah, same music, same style, no new tracks, but the music that you know and love redone and made even more beautiful and high fidelity than it was before, essentially.
My only question is the maypole right here. Having the source game audio right now running through my headphones. These little kids always annoyed me. Maybe that's just me.
I thought you were going to say having a great time.
No. I mean, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete that. Just to get rid of that sound effect. Maybe that's me being the old Grinch. But
it's like one of my favourite animations in the game.
Oh, we'll put it actually, yeah. That's,
no, it's alright.
Bad
marketer.
Bad marketer.
Don't worry about my feelings. No, I like the improvements to the maypole, and I think the macemen are the other ones that like look really great in the sort of before and after stuff. But yeah, so Rob's back doing that, and like Dave said, he is even possibly looking into extra sound effects. So hopefully we can do some of that as well. Another very easy question from somebody, I don't know who, but from somebody on TikTok asking, is there a mobile version planned? Not at the moment. This is something that we get asked quite a lot. People like the original Stronghold, HD, DE, there's always questions from people. I guess everyone has a phone now, right? So, or a tablet of some kind. So, you know, even if you don't have a gaming PC or, you know, whatever you would need to play Stronghold, you have a phone. So the natural question is, can I play this on my phone? It's quite a difficult one, because if we were a studio that made platform games or games that are easier to port the controls of, I would say that mobile versions of our games would be more straightforward. But like, if you look at like Company of Heroes, Total War, Age, Halo Wars, all the games that have, you know, ported to console and tablet and you know, all these other platforms that have different input mechanisms, it's a complete job to redo the controls for that platform. We couldn't just like port it straight. We'd love to do that if it was really straightforward. And I think I've said this before on Q&As, like, you know, if there's someone out there that could essentially do that for us, that'd be great. But we just don't have the dev resources in-house to do that, because it would require like a designer on that full time.
Even designing a Steam controller control scheme for some of the old titles was hard enough. I don't know how we would go around coming up with a control scheme for a touch screen for a game that was explicitly designed around mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I really enjoyed like Age 2 console version. That was really well done. But yeah, mobile is just another step. It's even more difficult to do than a controller. So we'd love to do it. I don't think it would be. I mean, I don't know too much about mobile dev, but it seems like it would be something that's not insanely difficult to get it running on those platforms, considering how powerful they are now. It's just the main blocker has always been control schemes, and has always been like, we don't want to dumb down any of the gameplay, so it would be like redesign of the UI. And I think one of the things that worked really well with Age was that they basically automated a lot of systems to make it more palatable on console. So that's like, you know, they've got the benefit of more developers than us, and yes, more money. So yeah, we would love to do it one day. It's just at the moment we're just focusing on just getting a PC version out of this.
I've already I forgot about my bloody iron mines, didn't I? My one of everything strategy already fell down. Amateur hour. Absolute amateur
Luckily,
hour.
you started with quite a lot, so you won't get too stuck behind.
Yeah, what do we think so far of my grid approach? It's very organised, I think. I like it a lot.
I think
Nice.
QA would have a field day with you telling you how inefficient it is, but
But he's going for aesthetics and functionality. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a mix. It's a mix. That's what, I got my mills next to my stockpile and.
oh yeah,
correct,
but
right?
there's stuff that's good and there's stuff that's dodge.
It's not optimal.
I mean,
Aaron.
you know, that's how I live my life. You know,
I mean,
it
I
can't
should-
all be good.
I shouldn't speak. I played back in the early days. I don't know, 12 years ago or something. I played some fan at Stronghold 2 and got absolutely smoked because it turns out I really wasn't as good at Stronghold 2 as I thought I was. So
Yeah.
a
Was this
lot of
back
this
in the
will
day,
be
though?
the same. Oh, this was like 2008 or something.
Would you play him online?
I played him online and I think he beat me in 20 minutes.
Wow.
Which, considering how slow Stronghold 2 multiplayer games were, was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Was it a cheesy strategy though?
No, he just knew
Oh,
like
he was just better.
he knew everything he was doing down to each bit of wood. It was insane.
Wow. Yeah, I think most people at Farfigh would be humbled by playing a fan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and also the kind of like, you know, when you get to the end of a project, you might have played a game you're working on for hundreds of hours, but you've played it very differently because you're testing it, and B, you've been playing in like a in development build, whereas they've been playing the final thing with all the latest balances and final feature set and all that kind of stuff for hundreds of hours. So once you put it out into the world, you're never quite
That's
going to
very
catch
true.
up.
Nope.
Yeah, thank you for that defense, Nick.
Wasn't instinctively trying to defend you, but
Oh,
maybe
maybe.
just naturally.
I appreciate it all the same. I don't really think about how I was going to lay out my I don't know what's going on over here. This is terrible. But, you know, we move. It's called it. That's efficient right there. Oh, wait, how am I... Okay, hang on. No, this is a nightmare. Sorry, continue with the questions. I'm just having a
Sorry,
little
we'll
castle
distract the
meltdown.
audience and you can just delete some stuff.
What's
Yeah.
good is coming up is you'll be able to showcase one of the new quality of life features. But I'll wait until you've got more stone.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what you're talking about. So please inform me.
I'm gonna make you do it live, and then everyone can go whoa.
Even myself, because I have no idea what you're
We
talking
were
about.
talking
but, you know.
about Stronghold 2 a second ago. That's a nice segue into a question from the community, which
Wow,
is...
look at you, Mr. Broadcast.
Are there separate campaigns for military and peacetime like there were in Stronghold 2? And the answer is yes. Obviously, the original game had military and economic campaigns, and DE will have both of those campaigns in the game at launch, with obviously all the Definitive Edition changes. And then in addition to that, it will have a new DE campaign as well, which will be 14 missions, and that will be that one will be military themed, just because that's kind of, you know, what most players kind of want from the game. But yeah, there'll be both original campaigns, military and peacetime, peaceful campaigns, and then you've got the new DE campaign in there as well. And then the original campaign will have some adjustments as well. So, Dave, do you want to dig into that a little bit? Just because it's something that people have asked about quite a lot, but we haven't been able to confirm because we've kind of still been in the process of doing it. But
We've, aside from indirectly rebalancing some of the campaign missions because of some of the bug fixes we've done, we are actually also rebalancing a couple of key missions. I'm not going to tell you every one of them. I'll tell you one for sure, which is there will be a slight rebalance to Mission 18, you know, the big one that everyone either loves or hates.
I love it.
I think if you've beaten it, you love it.
Yeah.
You hate it.
It did take the literal designer of Stronghold to tell me how to beat it, so maybe I'm not the correct audience for that question.
But yeah, we're rebalanced that. Although technically, like I said, even by indirectly, rebalancing because of bug fixes. At first we made it harder. That was silly. Turns out there was a bug in there. And then by fixing that for that mission, it actually made the mission harder. But now we're rebalancing it to address that balance.
Very nice.
Because that is something that's come up quite a lot, and we haven't really been able to talk about it too much. But yeah, there definitely will be some. Obviously, like, we were always going to fix some bugs, and we were always going to fix some of the most egregious exploits, but not the ones that people love. And as a result of that, rebalancing and then just taking a more holistic view at the campaign and just seeing where the real pain points were originally. Because I think people would agree that it could have used a bit of adjustment. Sorry, Ev.
Yeah, but we had to maintain that balance with... This is a game that some people love. They loved the way it's been this whole time. And they don't necessarily want to change it too much. So, talking of balance, it's finding a balance between those two as well. My wasting resources here.
I was hoping you weren't watching.
Oh, my word.
That was terrible. I messed up my... Oh no. Yeah, I messed up my... Even with like high starting resources, I have had to...
It takes a while, yeah.
Yeah.
What you can do if you need
I
a
find
boost.
the pressure of what other people watching me play just makes me screw up completely.
Oh, wait, before you place that gatehouse,
Oh yeah.
hold it over the walls and now press tab. Look at that, rotating gatehouses. So you no longer have to go back and forth on the UI to change the direction of your warehouse. You can do it all with a hotkey.
Amazing. Look at that.
It sounds like the
Look at it
simplest thing in
go.
the world, but when we first put it in, we were like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Actually, I've met a bit of an amateur out, but I haven't actually looked where the invasion... Okay, we've got a signpost. Oh god.
Oh,
I've
there's,
put my
there's
little
4, I think.
Should have looked that up before I started this. Okay.
This is how the
there's 4.
Westfold fell, Aaron.
Yeah. I put my villagers right beside it, so we're just gonna leave them there, you know. If anything,
The 2 towers.
the deaths of those civilians will empower or embolden my troops to fight for their, you know, sacrifices
Like a
must be
tyrant.
made. Sacrifices. You should watch me play Crusader Kings 3. I'm a monster. I'm an absolute monster.
You're just sitting there in Edoras while the villages burn.
Yeah, absolutely. Weapons. Oh god. Yeah, I messed that up. I think I deleted all my weapons. So
Are you just being overly kind as well? Because you're on 100 and you've got well positive popularity. Where's the taxes?
Oh yeah,
That's
what's
just
going
I
on?
thought you
Natural
hated the
charisma.
peasants. Get the. Oh no, you've got it up at 8. Oh, you can go for
Oh
it.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make them suffer for a little bit, which I can tell by this handy little new arrow here.
They're drunk.
Good.
They're full of
That.
food. They're fine.
Hey, they got the cathedral, they got a pub
Yeah.
and an
They're
apothecary.
doing great.
They got religion and ale.
Yeah. What else does a man need?
2 extremes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, more questions. What else have people asked?
Sure. Well, we've got one here that's it's never been asked specifically, but there's a funny little story behind it. So the question is, will there be Ukrainian language support, which we have confirmed in a previous dev diary we are going to be adding. We are in the process of adding to the game, and it'll be available at launch. But one of the major things we saw that spurred us on was just when we revealed the game, it was just like a whirlwind of, you know, love and attention from people that we were kind of hoping for but not expecting. And one of the really nice things come out of it was just this, like, I don't know how many pages the forum thread was, but it was like hundreds and hundreds of comments from people asking for Ukrainian language support. And it basically got to a point where it was like, well, if a certain portion of just these people buy it, then it will be worth the money spent on doing it. And, you know, obviously we wanted to do it anyway. And yeah, it was just this, like, seemingly endless flood of comments from people asking for it, and we've never really seen that for a language before. And we tend to base languages on, like, you know, do we have fans in that part of the world? Is it a language that applies to multiple different countries? You know, do previous games, you know, like as we release new Stronghold games, do they suddenly become popular in like Thailand or wherever, and we kind of adjust based on those decisions. But it was the first time it was literally just like huge community love for this thing, and then we were just like, yeah, let's just confirm that we can do it as fast as possible. But yeah, it just got to the point where it was like there were so many people commenting that it was like, yep, this is just gonna, yep, this is as good as a business case as you possibly can have for doing it. So we're really happy to be able to confirm that in the first Q&A.
Time to get wrecked by Ukrainian players, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, Dave needs to start practicing.
Yeah.
I'm past those days. I've hung up.
Yeah, it's just accept
I've hung up the multiplayer skates. I don't know why I went skates, but crenulated walls.
Yeah.
Extra.
Just, absolutely. I mean, it's just an aesthetic thing. You can't leave them uncrenulated. I mean, I've still got... This is by design, by the way. These little gaps are just for access until the final invasion. I'll fill those in later. But I've got my ballista going. I've got my cathedral.
I thought those were your killer
Pretty much, yeah.
zones.
I mean... oh, that's true, actually. No. I'm not brave enough. I'm more of an... Again, that would be functional. I'm about the aesthetic. But yeah, we've got the ballista going on. I'm just... getting a bit more. Oh, my popularity's going down a little bit. I know it's okay. But yeah, soon, just gonna like deep dive into the workshops and get some get an army going. So we're nearly there, and I've got about what's that?
That's about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. So I better hurry up. Anyway, more questions.
You've got 10 minutes to go before you're attacked.
Yes. And we see if I haven't got one troop on the field yet, so I'm a bit nervous, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, luckily, you can recruit 24 of them with one click nowadays.
Oh,
quality of life features for you. Hold shift.
I'll do that later as well.
Hold shift to recruit up to 5. Hold control and then click to recruit the maximum that you can. And with 24 maximum free peasants, you could, if you've got enough weapons and gold, you can recruit 24 archers at once.
Oh, amazing. I'm also going to start filling in my moat.
Digging your moat.
Oh, digging my moat, yes. Yeah. Better get that done sooner than later.
If we've only got 10 minutes left, shall I knock through a few questions?
Yes, please.
It's just going to be quick fire.
Some easy ones. Dave, you can fill the answers to these. So number 1, will DE include all the sieges and invasions from the original game?
Yes, is the short answer. All the old castles that you played and loved, they'll be included, including ones that were in any expansion packs, any custom invasions that we released as part of the expansion packs as well, they'll be included. And obviously we'll have the map header for people to make their own, share on the Steam Workshop, and there will be an endless amount of content available.
Wow.
Which leads me into the next question, which is, will custom maps and missions from Stronghold HD be compatible?
Absolutely. Any maps that were made in either the original Stronghold or Stronghold HD can be loaded straight into Definitive Edition, and from there you can edit if you want, or if not, there's a button right there, upload straight to the Steam Workshop, tag it, boom, available for everyone. Yeah, we wanted to make sure that
you know what else will be available for everyone? Stronghold HD, because we get questions about whether that's going to be taken down or discontinued or whatever. The answer is no. Had a few questions about like, will that stay up and what are the main differences? So yeah, it's going to stay up on Steam, same price, same as it's always been. Also, if you go to strongholdhd.com, you'll be able to download that patch for the original game if you own the original game. And yeah, like, for those that don't know, Stronghold HD was just support for increased resolutions and a few other little bits. It was basically just us putting the game for sale on Steam so people can still access it. Whereas DE is remade visuals, new single-player content, Steam multiplayer, all the quality of life improvements that Dave's mentioned. Yeah, remastered soundtrack, returning voice actors, all the stuff you can see on the Steam page. But yeah, the original HD version is going to stay available on Steam. We're not going to remove that or anything like that. It's just going to be your choice, which you choose to play. But hopefully with all changes to DE, that'll be the one that people prefer. Another question actually just about that is about sort of people asking about changes to things like army controls, hotkeys, stuff like that. So Dave, do you want to just talk a little bit about the kind of stuff we've been doing on that front? Because there's quite a lot that we weren't able to include in the reveal trailer, which is what most people have seen at this point.
Yeah, so we wanted to keep the feel of the original with a lot of the troop movement the same, so we didn't want to change it too much and upset people that have been playing and loved the game for 20 years. But we did add some minor quality of life improvements, like there's always been multi-point pathing, or patrols should I say, for troops in the game. So just to improve that a bit, we've now added little flags when you do them, so that you can actually mark out your route in the same way that there's waypoint movement in the game. So if you want troops to not patrol, but to go to up to, I believe it's 10 different locations in a row, they have different coloured flags. And then one that, Aaron, you might be able to show everyone right now is we've added assembly points for the barracks. So if you...
How do I do that?
Hit the barracks. See that little green flag? Click one. And then it's left click on anywhere on the map after clicking the green flag, and you see the little greyed out guy. When you recruit, they'll go straight to there.
Ah.
That's great.
It's a simple
I didn't realize
one.
you did it per unit.
Oh yeah. In fact, we don't actually have one for the entire building because we didn't have a decent UI version for it. But yeah, it's a feature that has been in every other Stronghold game, including Crusader. Somebody must have started it in Stronghold 1 back in 2001 and never finished it because half the code was there. And Andy just had to finish it. I went, oh, okay, look, it works. So, yeah, those blue ones, I can't remember, is that patrol or...
Yeah, that's patrol.
Blue is patrol, green is assembly point, red is multi-point pathing.
I'm having a bit of a mood mare right now. Sorry to interrupt.
You're at 97,
You're
you're
getting a
fine.
bit tense now that you're going to be invaded soon, Aaron.
Oh, I haven't actually. I didn't actually look up at that bit. I got lots of swordsmen. I got my inner
Sanctum.
King's Guard is looking strong, but unfortunately I haven't got any archers. My moat is still. Oh wait, I've got archers, but they're filling in the moat, which is still. These guys need to work faster, man. Look at this. Ooh.
Yeah, you need to replace them with some spearmen and get those archers on the walls because you're going to be terrified when this comes.
We'll see. Oh, we're going to send... Oh god, yeah. I don't think... I'm not confident. Let's just say that. it's your 0% completion predictions are looking pretty strong right now.
But you see, this ties into a funny story, is that originally when we put in the peacetime and the advanced options for starting free build, I had to say to Andy, I was like, I think we need an hour and maybe a 2-hour option. And he went, why? And I was like, you can't actually build that quick in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And people will want to build giant castles before they start getting absolutely hammered with these big invasions.
Even with massive starting resources, I'm not. Yeah, it's a decent castle, but it's not the most amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sell up right now, just to buy a bunch of weapons and troops. There we go. And then go over to the weapons, and let's get some crossbows. These, and then some more bows. Okay.
Are you going to demo recruiting 24 archers at once? I don't know if you have the peasants, do you?
I don't know, yeah. I got 23 bows.
Hold control, you've got 13 peasants, so if you hold control on it, and then click on the archer, you will recruit 13 of them.
Oh, not enough gold.
Ah,
Not enough.
This is not going well.
There we go. I just did it. There we go.
Yes.
8 peasants at once, or 8 archers at once.
Simple but effective quality of life improvements.
I'm gonna get them straight out there just to try and get this goddamn moat done. There's gonna be one part of it which is actually it's getting there. It's getting there.
This attack is going to make light work of that moat.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, I reckon we've got about a minute, so let's... What else did we want to get to?
Well, since battle is about to commence, we've got a question asking, will Stronghold DE have a battle pass? The answer is no. I think, like, if we do post-release stuff, we will let you know before the game comes out. I think that one thing we learned on Warlords is that if you're going to do stuff post-release, just tell people before the game comes out so that they know kind of what they're, what they're buying at that time, but also what else is coming down the pipeline. So I think if we do post-release stuff, we'll make an announcement of that before launch so that you can buy the game at launch and with a view to the stuff that may be coming after that point. But no battle pass in the sort of traditional sense. Aaron, how are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10?
There's wolves! Oh, sorry.
No, that's a random event. That's not.
That's a good. That's a valid response.
Oh no, here it comes. Yeah, the wolf is coming now.
Hit the little yellow exclamation mark.
You got this.
Ah! What the hell is that? Oh.
Oh, you're getting attacked by a wolf.
I mean,
pack.
sugar. Well, let's close up this wall real quick. Get inside!
Oh no, there's catapults on the other side. You're in trouble.
Oh my! Am I gonna get?
Go to the other side of your castle. There's an attack happening right now.
Where?
Over there.
Oh no!
What the hell?
Aaron, put your walls up.
Oh my
I
god.
have. I understand that there's a.
I want to see the destruction in real
Oh
time.
yeah, but the.
I mean, your victory.
Yeah, thank you. Is the bullet screen? Yes, it is. No, get up there, get up there, get up there. Ah, the wolves! How did they? As if they attacked at the same time.
They're smarter
That's
than they look.
unbelievable. Oh, these guys.
It's the old pincer movement.
Wait, what color is the army?
It's
It's black. It's the wolf.
It's the wolf. It's the wolf. Oh, yeah, I'm not. It's got night. Oh, it's got knights.
How
Hang on.
poetic.
Don't worry, I got this. I got this.
Little known fact:
fine.
the wolf can control wolves.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I need to get these guys out and firing. Also, this part just isn't done. Why is my drawbridge red? There's a little wolf out there. Closed.
What a tactic.
Did any of the wolves get in?
There's a dog
Oh,
on
no.
it, sir.
I think the wolves are going for the wolf. Let's go. Defend me, my champions. Oh no, they're dead.
Wolves are attacking my lord. Archers, ready!
They realised their master was a tyrant.
We're leaving now.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm gonna put all these guys on aggressive as well.
Instructions.
Okay.
I don't think it matters how aggressive they are. I think they're gonna get out aggressed. That would be nice. They left all your villagers alive for a while.
Yeah, how is your village doing, Aaron? Can we check in?
Oh, your popularity is taking a hit.
Oh,
Oh no,
run.
that's so good.
Well, let's not tax them whilst they die. That seems nice.
Oh, just to draw attention to another little quality of life improvement, you can see next to the popularity number you've got an arrow indicating either up or down. Dave, do you wanna
So
tell people what that is?
it's been pretty evident that other than every now and then describe making a weak grimace at you, it wasn't quite obvious when you were in positive or negative popularity. which is kind of why we changed the popularity systems in later games, but just to make sure everyone got a bit of a warning, we wanted to add the arrow to say your popularity is increasing or decreasing at any time. And if you are on just 0, you won't see an arrow. But it should give people a bit more of a warning before they realise that their popularity is 45 and they're pretty screwed.
That is my favourite quality of life improvement to the game, I think.
I hope everyone agrees. Well, that and pressing tab to rotate buildings and repeated invasions like this one.
That one's just nice though, because in Stronghold 1, you know, investigating your popularity is, you know, you have to go into quite a few different submenus, so it kind of, yeah, so it kind of gives you a reason to do that rather than you having to worry about doing it at all times.
Oh, Aaron, you're getting bullied.
It's not. It's okay. I'm okay.
For now, yeah.
You're just selling all their food.
I need wood. I haven't got any people. Oh, I thought these were my troops. They are my troops. Oh no, these are. Alright, the final defense. I don't know. I think I'm looking pretty good actually.
How many are still left in the trees?
Not many.
Not many. How have you? I don't know how you've pulled this off.
You doubted me. Today is my retribution. It's these crossbowmen. They've been firing all on the armored troops.
They're the MVPs.
I did it.
What? They ran away?
Nice.
Yeah. It said I survived the enemy onslaught.
Well, survived is one way of putting it. It's just everyone's
And
gone.
look at them run. Run home. Run home.
Cowards.
And there we have it.
I can't believe
Wow.
you've survived that.
That's because I told you I'm a Stronghold pro.
I'm not putting on a lottery ticket this week, that's for sure.
Well, and there we have it. And did we get through all the questions?
We did.
Oh, wow. Well, look at us, huh? Broadcast professionals. So yes, well that ends the video. What a climactic event. I think my castle is damaged, but I think we will recover. The village has now been
beaten.
Yes, exactly. My village has now been placed on the other side of the castle.
That's your learning.
So yes, the reason this scenario hasn't ended yet is because I put it on repeating invasion. So technically there would be another invasion in 30 minutes if I chose to stay and build up this castle even more. But for now, we're going to leave it there. So yeah, to finish, obviously, as we said at the intro, you can wish this Stronghold Definitive Edition right now on Steam, or you can buy it on November 7th when it officially releases.
For $15.
And also, thank you. $15. There you go. 15 smackaroos.
Bargain.
And you can have as much fun as we had here today. As long as you've got 2 other friends and you're all on webcam and you've got a bunch of questions to answer. Just those small things. But yeah, so we'll end it there. But firstly, I want to thank you, Dave, and you, Nick, for joining me. Thank you for answering the community questions. Anything you want to sign off with? Any final words to compliment my amazing Stronghold plays?
I know my way to go and make very hard invasions harder.
Yeah, thank you very much. I told you I'm a Stronghold pro. I shouldn't be gauged on my play because it's just an unfair comparison, I think.
I think the wolves bailed you out, to be honest.
Yeah, the wolves did help me out.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
did have a
That's
little
true.
sort of, assistance there.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, don't give it to me, guys. Give it to the wolves, huh? Thank you so much. All right,
Aaron,
well
done, Aaron.
Well done.
Yeah. Oh, and I just got married to end it. Look at that. Amazing. Cool. Well, we'll end it there on a happy note. If you would like, we have other gameplay videos premiering at the Steam Next Fest, which is going on right now. Otherwise, we'll have a few more coming out on YouTube in the coming week. And yes, that's all for now. We'll see you next time for another Firefly Studios video.